name is Devi and I'm from Kandy, so in Sri Lanka. So that's like the hill capital in Sri Lanka. And I started studying the Diploma of Health Sciences in Trobe College, and then I transferred into Bachelor of Nursing in Trobe University. Initially, I had a couple of options in my mind, so Australia or Canada or maybe the UK as well. But Australia seemed like a more student-friendly environment, and especially Melbourne. It's known as the international student central sort of. In terms of Trobe College, it's a very good first step. So instead of straightly going into Trobe University, which you could do if you're confident enough, but for me mainly the big thing was I'm moving to a new country, so how can I make a good first step? And Trobe College was a very good starting place for my academic career. So. The main thing was I was really afraid of failing academically because I really don't want to do that. But Trobe College sort of makes sure that you have all the equipment that you need to do well in your academics, and there's a lot of support services available in college that we could use. And as well as another thing was finding friends, because yes. I was moving countries, so I knew no one here. But again, I live on campus, so that way I made a lot of friends, and orientation was another great way to meet friends. Yeah, so firstly, when I moved to Australia, it was a brand new experience. I wanted to do face-to-face classes, get the whole university experience, going to the library and all of that. But 3 weeks into my course, COVID hit. So we went into lockdown, and we are in Victoria. So Victoria was in lockdown for the entire year, basically. So we transitioned to online learning. So the college took a week break to transition everything into online, and it was really smooth. We never expected it to be, the same experience, but it was the same experience. We did miss a couple of labs, but college made sure that we had the videos and the extra tutorials to make sure that we covered all of it. At the end, I think what happened was we all liked the idea of face-to-face classes now, but we really prefer online. It's a massive time saver, honestly. Because if you're doing face-to-face classes, you have to come on campus and you have to dedicate some time to get ready, get on a bus, get to campus, and get home back from campus. So when you're doing online learning, it's a lot of time saving. So yeah, I think now all of us prefer online learning for some reason. It's very challenging to get used to in the beginning, but it is more convenient, and college makes sure that you have all the resources you need to go online. If you're considering studying in Australia, I would recommend you considering a bunch of options, obviously, but Trobe College is the best way to go because it guarantees you a spot in Trobe University in your second year, and by no means you won't get delayed in your degree because you're basically doing your first year in college with a lot of help, and that's a very good way to start your academic career. Another good thing that comes out of it is that at the end of the day you will have a diploma and a bachelor's as well. So once you finish your diploma, if you're thinking of doing a part-time job, you can get a really good part-time job with your diploma. But if you did your first year in uni, you won't be able to do that. You could. There's a lot of places that you could. In fact, there's one nearby which you can get in like 20-30 minutes. It's just a bus ride. I normally call them and deliver them to my place, so they do delivery. It's really good.
Are they up to the Sri Lankan standard?
Yeah.
Wow.
But when you're homesick, and I'm not a good cook, so I mean, this is very shameful, but I try to cook Sri Lankan, but sometimes you really need that spice, properly prepared Sri Lankan food, so yeah. And they deliver in half an hour.
Oh, and they're Sri Lankans?
They're Sri Lankans, yeah.
Oh, brilliant. You must give me the contact number.
I will, yeah.